Hello, I am Ahmad Haziq. So I'm going to present about the H&M introduction. So H&M is basically a Swedish multinational clothing retail company found in 1947 by Erling Persson. The company has become one of the largest retailers with over 5,000 stores in 74 markets worldwide. H&M is basically known for its up-to-date, trendy, and affordable clothing. But in the past few years, the company has taken sustainability more seriously. So, as the world becomes more aware of the environmental impact of fast fashion industry, H&M has created a dedication to produce sustainable product while minimizing waste and reducing its carbon footprint. The company also has set goals to become fully circular and climate positive by 2030, meaning that the company use only sustainable materials and method in its production process. One of the most bold sustainable product line in the is the Conscious Collection, which was first launched in 2011. The Conscious Collection offer clothing and accessories made from eco-friendly and organic materials, such as organic cotton and recycled polyester. The collection line includes a huge clothing option from pants and jackets to shoes and jewelry that are stylish, yet it was using sustainable product. The company has also received recognition for its effort, being titled as one of the world's most ethical companies by Ethisphere Institute for 9 years straight in 2021. H&M's commitment to sustainability is a right step to make fast fashion industry become much more beautiful and inspire other companies to follow. That's all.
Hi, my name is Izati and I will explain about the H&M product that currently produces or could produce. H&M has introduced sustainable lines for other product categories, such as its Conscious Collection for women's clothing. This line features clothing made from sustainable materials such as organic cotton, recycled polyester, and the tencel, which are more environmentally friendly than traditional materials. H&M has also set ambitious sustainability targets, such as becoming climate positive by 2030 and using 100% sustainably sourced or recycled materials by 2030. To achieve these goals, the company has implemented various initiatives such as using renewable energy in its stores and warehouses and promoting circularity by encouraging customers to recycle their old clothes through its garment collection program. For instance, H&M has recently launched a new collection called Innovative Stories, which is made from sustainable materials and features new production methods such as 3D knitting and circular denim. The collection is part of the company's effort to become a more sustainable fashion retailer and promote circularity in the industry. In addition, the company has announced a partnership with the Swedish biotechnology firm RenewCell to develop a recycling technology that can turn cotton and viscose into new fabrics. Apart from sustainability, H&M has been expanding its product categories to meet the changing demands of consumers. For instance, the company has recently launched a home decor line, which includes a range of products such as bedding, curtains, and rugs. This move is in response to the growing trend of consumers wanting to decorate their homes with stylish and affordable furnishings. Another potential area for growth for H&M is the luxury fashion market. The company has already made a foray into this market with its premium brand, COS, which offers high-end clothing and affordable prices. H&M could potentially expand its luxury offerings by acquiring established luxury fashion brands or launching new ones.
I will now talk about the product development strategies that a company can use to develop sustainable products. The first one is line extension. Line extension is when an existing brand introduces a new item into the same product line. The new product will have different traits from the existing products, such as a different flavor, color, shape, ingredients, or even the packaging. Line extension allows a company to provide more product variety for the existing product line. Companies can stay relevant in their market through product lines because the new products that are added will meet the current trends and preferences without it being totally different from the current product. An example of a normal line extension would be Coca-Cola adding Coca-Cola Zero into their product line. The second one would be brand extension. A brand extension is when a company uses one of its established brand names on a new product or product category. Brand extension is implemented when the company wants to use the currently established brand equity to help launch the new product. So companies rely on the customer's loyalty towards the brand and hopes that the customer will buy the products that are launched by the same brand. So an example would be Michelin extending their brand from selling tires to becoming a food guide for the world's best restaurants. It is a totally different industry, but they use the same brand name, which is Michelin. The third one is multi-brand. A company has a portfolio of different brands and has different methods to create, shape, and advertise these brands. So the company offers products with unique traits and purposes for specific target sections in the market. The multi-brand strategy allows companies to increase their brand visibility and awareness, which then allow customers to trust their products. This is usually used by larger corporations. An example would be Unilever. Unilever has multiple brands under it, such as Dove, Magnum, Lipton, and many more, which comprises of different industries. The fourth one is new brand. A new brand strategy is about developing a new product line and new brand name. It is different as the product line would be outside of the current existing ones that the brand is currently selling. So this strategy is implemented when the existing brand is experiencing a declining market share and the company wants to maintain their position in the market. As an example, the Walt Disney Company, who is known for their animation, the Mickey Mouse, created ESPN channel to cater to sports fans. It is new and different from the existing work at that time, and they could cater to other targets, other customer target markets. That is all from me. I will pass to the next presenter.
Next is the product development strategies used by H&M. Okay, so first one is line extension. So line extension is a product that is slightly different from the existing product. Therefore, H&M has produced variety of designs, patterns, colors, and sizes to expand and attract more potential customers. Not only that, H&M also have numerous section of product. This includes baby section, children, teenagers, men and women. They also have product for homes decoration, which is H&M Home. Not only that, H&M also produce H&M Club to build connection and engage with their customers. And also, H&M has made an effort to invite customers to recycle with them. So customers can come to H&M and give their old clothes or not used clothes to recycle with H&M. So the clothes will be filtered into three options, which is rewear, reuse, and recycle. So for rewear section, the product will be sold and resell on second-hand goods with a good conditions. And then for reuse, the textile that can no longer be used or be wear will be converted into other products such as remake collections or cleaning clothes. For recycle, the textile that cannot be used get a new chance to be used as textile fibers or used to manufacture products such as damping and insulting materials for the auto industry. So that is the line extension that is used by H&M. Next, the product development strategies that is used by H&M is on brand extension. So brand extension basically is when a company decide to produce a new product category or new brand. Therefore, H&M has introduced H&M Sustainability that promotes recycling materials in their products. But however, according to the report 2018 H&M Sustainability Report, only 0.7% of the materials that is used by H&M are from actual recycled waste. So therefore, H&M should develop a new brand or a new product category that can focus and promote more on sustainability. For instance, like scarves. We suggest that H&M produce a new brand like scarves and give a new name like Momo that can be used to promote and focus that on recycled materials only. Not only that, by introducing new product category, new brand, it can help H&M to build more brand extension and also help to raise customer awareness on and concern on recycled products and to keep the sustainability of the environment. In other words, H&M should look forward and look for opportunities to make and produce a product that can expand their brand extension and utilize 100% recycle and repurpose fiber waste. Not only give advantage on lower costs, but also give advantages to attract more customers.
The third strategy is new brand strategy. H&M applied a new brand strategy, which is a new sustainable brand strategy called H&M Conscious. The Conscious collection clothing range is made from environmentally adapted and greener materials such as organic cotton and recycled polyester. H&M also launches a Conscious exclusive collection twice a year in which they incorporate new eco-friendly materials and technologies which are then used in their main collection. This strategy helps to reduce water consumptions, hence can save more water. Last but not least, product development strategies used by H&M is multi-brand. H&M use multi-brand that are also practice sustainability, which are H&M, COS, COS, Monkey. For example, according to Rotary 2021, Monkey has taken some good steps on the environmental front. It uses some eco-friendly material, including organic and recycled cotton. Monkey aims to source only recycled or sustainable materials by 2030 and has a policy approved by Canopy Style to prevent deforestation of ancient and endangered forests in its supply chain. This technique has an impact on the environment by reducing greenhouse gas emissions from operations.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Aisa Kairin. We're talking about H&M product development plan. H&M used a new brand strategy, creating a sustainable brand name H&M Conscious to demonstrate the new brand. If you ever purchase clothing from H&M, whether in person or online, you may have noticed that some item features the label Conscious. The sustainable line from H&M is called Conscious, which is defined as being aware of and responding to one's surrounding. To become a more ethical and sustainable fashion company, H&M established an ethical fashion line called the Conscious Collections. In 2010, the first H&M Conscious collection was introduced. The apparel line from the Conscious collection is designed with eco-friendly, sustainable material including organic cotton and recycled polyester. Every 2 years, H&M also introduced a Conscious exclusive collections that features cutting edges, eco-friendly fabric and technique that are later employed in H&M main collections. Aside from that, H&M has made some good effort to lessen its environmental impact. The company has a recycling program where you can return any brand of clothing in store, and as we've seen, its sustainability report has some promising goals. Finally, all customers who purchase from these collections receive Conscious points. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Nurul Fatih Arifah binti Mama Isham. I will present about recommendation and conclusion. So for the recommendation, nowadays a successful product must be sustainable. It is becoming more and more mandatory and the typical consumer eagerly anticipates. So there are numerous approach to assess a design sustainability and internationally important implication, whether we are testing it before production or trying to improve an older existing product. These are some recommendations to ensure and maintain product sustainability, which are access all raw material sources, check the recyclability, research source location, measure the wastage, and the last one is conduct a life cycle to reduce life cycle costs. So let's move to the first point, which is assess all raw material sources. Let's begin with the simplest and most important aspect of product sustainability. A sustainable product should be made with raw materials that are as environmentally, socially, or ethically responsible as possible. The initial materials employed will have a significant impact on the product's overall sustainability over its whole life cycle. Are there safe alternatives that are organic or otherwise? Are we employing post-industrial grade materials if we use resources like plastic? So products that ignore these requirements will never be sustainable. So next is check the recyclability. The environmental impact of the product's final stages of use must be taken into account in addition to the choice of raw materials. We can more accurately analyze the overall sustainability of a product by doing a full life cycle study. We must keep in mind that consumer behavior affects the life cycle of a product. Using recyclable and ecologically friendly material will have a significant impact in this situation. So next is research source location. So regarding supply chains, a product that use materials from farther away will inevitably have a bigger negative impact on the environment than one that use nearby or even locally produced materials. We must evaluate the source of these resources in the same way that we evaluate the selection of every content, as we know that transportation affects the environment and lengthens the life cycle of sustainable products. This is frequently the point where businesses must decide between the better cost effectiveness of distant sites and the greater product sustainability of local alternatives. Next is measure the wastage. This includes materials left over after manufacturing, as well as things like excess inventory. Although it won't finish its life cycle as intended because it isn't being utilized, it still has an adverse effect on the environment and the product's overall sustainability. So last one is conduct a life cycle to reduce life cycle costs. A true life cycle evaluation will help you go one step further and confirm the product's present sustainability while also identifying additional changes to more effectively reduce environmental impacts. Such evaluation can be performed internally or by outside specialists, but they are necessary to combine the previously mentioned factors into a conclusive quantitative outcome. So for the conclusion, to provide for the needs of the locals who depend on harvesting and processing forest resources for their livelihood, sustainable resource use unavoidably entails the rational use of forest resources. For instance, a project for multiple uses of forest can focus on the identification, measurement, and development of specific species. Such a project can protect forests while also producing a variety of non-wood forest products with commercial value like food, animal feed, medicines, and more.